bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same my Dixie, same rowdy barn trick me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ Hill, still trying to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country.
It is always a celebration here in the city of New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Superdome. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the New Orleans Saints. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway from the Superdome. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one 28 yards on the ground.
And that's definitely the way to get things started. That's the way it was drawn up in the locker room, in pregame, and everything. And they got it done right away, running the ball for a big game.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Play action now. Shuck. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Go. Coming left is Kamara. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
A gain of 6. And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Now Shuck. Out route to Hill, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Come 19, come 19.
From the gun, Shuck. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Roll.
Kamara is into the end zone for a Saints touchdown. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Blake Groupie now for the extra point. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
The score, Saints 7, Bengals 0.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Here we go. 11 mighty.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let it just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
And Burrow going to change the play. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Gun.
A gain of 22 yards.
Burrow looking to pass. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
That's another Bengals first down.
And Burrow going to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
On 1, ready? 11 MT, 11, 12. Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Saints are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, trying to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Shuck. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one is incomplete.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? It's certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Shuck. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with a throw to the safety valve, but it's 4th down.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Shuck here on 4th down. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
11. Gun.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. They'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Mike Gesicki, 36 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Let's go. 18 Croc, 7 Pirates.
From the shotgun, it's Shuck. He lets it go deep for Olave. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Here's 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Pioneer. Check up.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's held. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Trap 60.
To throw is Shuck. Dumps it complete to Miller. So given 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 47-yard line.
60 Bobcat. Warriors 70.
Throwing, Shuck. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Shamar Stewart. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. So here's a 3rd and 14.
70 range. Liking 18. Go.
Shuck now to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. Now Shuck on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. These two teams all tied after 1. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10.
60 Eagles.
To throw now, Shuck. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
60 Bison.
They'll look to throw again. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Trey Hendrickson. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Cowboy 80.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 22-yard line.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
His throw caught at about the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have taken the lead. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Off the play fake, Shuck. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. All that for a 2-yard gain, second down. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Here's 2nd and 8. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
We've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Blake Grupe for the Saints field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more.
He's got it at the 15. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
The 9-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Right back to Brown. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. Burrow. Throw left side, complete to Chase. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Jamar Chase on a touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals have got it back to within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is down to 2.
Bengals 14. Evan McPherson.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Now Shuck. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
70 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Pioneer.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Downfield, and he's got Olave. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 41 yards.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. They'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
To the air again. Here's Shuck. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Third down, Shuck from the gun. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. Well, let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now he's free to midfield. Jamar Chase racing to the end zone. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 5. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Here's second and 10 now from the 35.
70, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Working out of the gun here, Shuck. And this is going to be dropped. Oh, my gracious. There was no one in his area code, but he could not hang on to it. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Croc 80. Street.
First down, fellas.
Here's Shuck. And that's going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And they'll it'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he's going to step up and run. And Burrow going to slide to the ground as he does pick up the first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got a man open. It's Chase. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Burrow. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Second down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. T. Higgins. 39 yards. And the Bengals come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. At their own 35-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
The throw. Here's Shuck. Complete to Olave on the out route. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
That's good for a Saints first down.
To throw is Shuck. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Daxton Hill picks it off. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for Bengals TD. Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick six, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. And right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, it grew their lead and just totally deflated that offense. Now these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
throwing. Shuck. He completes it to Olave. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Shuck now to throw. Touchdown! Taysom Hill from 6 yards away. And the Saints are able to cut into that deficit. Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point.
They'll try and throw for it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. If they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
This one complete to Yoshibas. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
We got to keep scoring.
It's a gain of 27 yards.
11 MT, Kate.
That's
11
another
MT, Kate.
Bengals first down. First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Gun. Stop. 11. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
11, Mike. Stop.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5. That's a whale of a game. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Bengals take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. To throw now, Shuck. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up second down. Back to throw here. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check smash, check smash.
From the gun on third down, here's Shuck. He'll try to pick it up himself. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Shamar Stewart able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner, and I don't think with 3 scores down in the third quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. Shuck to throw for it on fourth. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. And that is incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now Shuck. And incomplete on the deep ball.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there, because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
79 Bronco, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Chap 60, chap 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
Nebraska, 19.
They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Operating from the gun, here's Shuck. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And the Bengals are going to have it here just past the 25. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like...
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory.
Gain of 59 on the play.
11 mighty.
That's good.
11 mighty.
Bengals first down. First and 10.
Burrow will throw. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the fourth. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Burrow looking to pass. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this is caught. It's Brown. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Bengals first down.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Jamar Chase on the touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals are able to add on to that lead.
For the two-point conversion.
Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
22. Evan McPherson.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And throwing again here, Shuck. Now he's going to step up and run. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. Yeah, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has...
I just want to rock.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Ha! 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body yada yada. Shorty got that body yada yada. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
Whoa. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
With the Ohio River and the hills of Kentucky just to our right, we welcome you into Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They go play action with Burrow. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 65 yards. And the Bengals put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now ETN to start the drive. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
On the red. Hey, Ginger. Silver.
Pitching it out to ETN. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And they'll go again with ETN. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll try to... Lawrence hit and the ball is free. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Here's Lawrence. That's complete to the rookie from Colorado. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And a stop made by Cam Taylor-Britt. You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Now Lawrence to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Bengals drive about to get going. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off because right now it's out there for them. They just got to go seize it.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
It's not just the offensive linemen and the guys charged with protecting him that take it personally. When the franchise quarterback is dropped on the ground, it runs through the whole organization from the owner all the way down.
It's like every single time he goes down, everyone holds their breath.
Not only do they hold their breath, but they feel the hit as well. They're just trying to think of ways for it not to happen again.
3rd and 7.
Now Burrow going to change things up.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. An audible here to get a new look. 4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. He's going to air one out. And it's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. In motion right here, Hunter. Now a fake on a jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 44 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Down the sideline he goes. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. A big pickup of 38. They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free. But we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Etienne looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Hey, run! Hey, tomato.
They'll try to run with Etienne. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Touchdown.
Travis Etienne taking it in from a yard out. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
On one, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And this throw will be intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And they'll run with Etienne. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Brings up 2nd and 3. 11, at the 42-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Open man is Yoshivas. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
MT, Tate. Here we go.
Now Burrow. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Chase Brown, 37 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
The 34-yard line.
On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
11,
It's 3rd down.
Lawrence will throw. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And now we've got whistles. I think we had a defender too eager to go for the block. Mark off the 5 yards, but still 4th down.
Well, they'll learn that lesson when they review it, but it didn't cost them.
So on 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt for Jacksonville. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. A big hitter that time in the punt game. 66 yards on the boot. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
On 2. 11 MT. Here we go. Can. Start.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Here's Burrow. He'll try and do this himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's got this down to the 35.
11 MT. 11 MT.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
11. Here we go.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They tried the fade there to the back corner, and Charles, you know very well that can be hard to stay in bounds on that route.
So difficult because you have to start the route to give yourself enough space to actually fade away from the defender and stay in bounds, just as you described. If the defender's in...
And this is caught! And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Burrow in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Right, let's go.
Handoff running left is Etienne. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 125 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues.
What I continually hear from running backs and offensive linemen is how often they're actually getting together to watch film so they can get in sync with each other, understand blocking patterns better, how a running back likes to cut, what he wants to do. And boy, it all came together on that one.
That's one where they watch it and say, hey, we did everything we were supposed to do right there.
That looked like the play we drew up and designed. And then we got to see it unfold in real time.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Hey, Lion!
And it's third down.
From the gun on third down, Lawrence. That is caught. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Jaguars, first down.
They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from drawing level.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. One carry, one touchdown.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Burrow will throw. Looking deep here for Chase. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase with his second touchdown of the night. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown, and cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
First
They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Red on red.
Now Lawrence. Allen here on the screen. And he maybe makes it back to the scrimmage. That's it. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Hey, go, go.
15-yard line.
Lawrence. And he's got it. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Hunter, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from evening this one up.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL.
And now it's blocked. This is going the other way. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
As you tell me all the time, Brandon, mark that play down. That should be a tie game. Instead, a great job by the guys blocking it. And, boy, they've got to have a great lift going off the field.
And the further it happens in the game and here in the second half, it just gets more magnified.
Let's get set. Big 13. Big 13.
Now it's Burrow. Now he's going to step up and run. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Burrow looking to pass. He finds his man complete. It's Brown. Down the right sideline. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Chase Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 8.
McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Hey, easy. Route. Sink right. Go, let's go. Here we go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Now he'll tuck this and run. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that ball going to be intercepted yet again. And the Jags are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. A beautiful. There he goes, right side. He's to the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there, with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Jaguars are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Lawrence going to look to throw for it. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. Back now in Cincinnati, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Chase Brown, 65 yards. And the Bengals answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And they'll accept that penalty. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Here we go, here we go.
Will line up for the
Big
2-point
11.
conversion.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try.
41. Jaguars 35.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36.
Sometimes the Colossus get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Now Lawrence to throw. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. That is incomplete.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Back to throw here. He'll try and do this himself. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Open man is Chase complete. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
Now it's Burrow. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Mike Gesicki, 39 yards. And the Bengals are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here. He's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2.
Bengals 47, Jaguars 35.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Let's go.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
From midfield now, Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They push it back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here it is, 4th and inches.
Rip, 23. Turn, this is hot. Silver.
Here we go, gotta have it. Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. A good pickup there at 22. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Gun.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Got a man open. It's Chase. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19.
Second. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank.
Here's Burrow. Open man is Yoshibas. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
To the air again, Burrow. This one complete to Yoshibas. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Jaguars are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect it. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, it's definitely a low percentage chance of that being completed, but you have to like the shot that they took right there. They have to get something deep downfield. That one fell incomplete. Got to try it again.
Pass complete, Thomas. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for the Jaguars. 1st down. A gain of 19 yards.
All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They prefer to use them on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10. Lawrence running right on the option. And that not what they wanted. They lose yards on 1st down.
The tackle made back at the
Lawrence going to move him around a bit. Throwing on 2nd down. Lawrence. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
1st down.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you. And do it for my...
Here's 1st and 10.
Hey.
A final shot now for Lawrence. This ball caught by Strange. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball,
Those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bengals as well.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said that that's the blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you cannot run what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time. Break the chain that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, I won't pretend that I know half the hell you've seen, but that don't mean it's something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in the Queen City of Cincinnati. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious, and the ball will come out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Can. Start. 11 mighty. 11. Start.
Here's Burrow to throw right away. Man open. That's Jamar Chase complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 65 yards. And the Bengals will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Evan McPherson for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Hey, Rob. Here we go.
On the end around, this is Thomas. And he's not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Red on red. Hey, tomato.
Here's Lawrence. That's complete to the rookie from Colorado. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Etienne up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 21. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Jags respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Now for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
180.
Play action. It's Burrow. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
And I think this will win a ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
2nd down and a yard. ETN once more. Spinning past him. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one. Not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Now it's Burrow. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Gotta go.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for the Bengals. First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
11.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Hey, we got to keep scoring.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Burrow. Now they go screen. It's complete. A good pickup there on 1st as the screen pass gets him 8. Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
9 yards. That's another Bengals.
Burrow will throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
On the right side, open is Gesicki. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
11, Tom.
Now a give, left side, Brown with it. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches.
And the Bengals first down.
And they go play action now. Burrow. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 14.
Evan
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down-the-field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
The Jags with a football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming.
Hey, I'm gun.
Lawrence. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Now the extra point.
For the extra point.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Jaguars 21, Bengals 14.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10.
11.
They go play action with Burrow. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
Burrow looking to pass. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Jags are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Brown. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
Hey, Soko, high. Here we go.
Now Lawrence to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll run with Etienne. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
Brandon, they're still in the lead. The momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on third down.
Try and regain some confidence. And you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. He's going to look deep down the field. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Straight ahead, Etienne. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on fourth.
It's fourth down.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
11 MT, 11 MT. Here we go, here we go. 180.
On the handoff, this is Brown. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now he's going to step up and run. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
First down. First down and goal to go.
Thomas. Here we go. 11. Brown.
Diving for the end zone, and he is in. A touchdown. So it takes him just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
McPherson now for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth-quarter do-or-die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this score.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well.
That coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Play action. It's Lawrence. Now he'll tuck this and run. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. And they'll indeed go for it. Here's Lawrence. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it? No, he didn't.
Hey, kill.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Hey, son. Here we go, son.
They run with Thomas. Still going inside the 20. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Brian Thomas, 50 yards. And the Jaguars will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Bengals 21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. And does the defense have it? They do, says the referee. We're going the other way. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Another tote for Etienne. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Rip, 23. Son, here we go.
Now Lawrence. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Cam Little on for the field goal. A 57-yard attempt.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
11.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And that ball going to be intercepted yet again. Inside the 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now, there's a reason they call him a ball-hawking safety. It looked like he read that, Charles, and he wasn't stopping there. After he got it, he took it all the way to the house to widen their lead.
And what's interesting to me, Brandon, is that our spotter, Bruce Murray, right before that snap, pointed to his number on my play sheet. Got to see him a little bit as a ball hawk and a return man that time, didn't we? That's just the type of play to expect from him, and he delivers in a big way. Nice call, Bruce.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
So from 135 all the way over to the other. Here's 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with ETN. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Hey, Soko, hot.
And they'll go again with ETN. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
That's good for a Jaguars. 1st down.
11.
It's a gain of 3. 1st down.
A give running right, ETN. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. Now 2nd and 5.
Hey, kill.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Ginger. Done. Here we go, son.
A handoff for ETN. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. After the pick 6, here's Burrow again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Here we go. Wide 80. Stop.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Burrow on play action. Now he's going to step up. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Now it's Burrow. Now he'll tuck this and run. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
That was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate, that was just incomplete.
McPherson's kick is good, and that will close the gap down to 14. Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin the second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now Thomas will come in motion right. On 3rd down, here's Etienne. And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. 130 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Jaguars.
Now they'll throw it with Lawrence. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Hey, run! Hey, Soko, hunt.
They'll give to Etienne running right. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Jaguars on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10.
On the red.
They go play action with Lawrence. He's going to air one out. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Hunter, 48 yards. And the Jaguars have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Bengals 24.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was up.
This is caught at the 20. A big play there for Cincinnati. 49 yards.
49 yards.
11 MT, 11 MT.
That's good for a Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 16.
Here's Burrow. Now he's going to step up and run. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up second and 20 at the 26-yard line.
11 Thomas.
Throwing on second and long. Burrow. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Antonio Johnson. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball in a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
2 yards.
Second and 8 coming from the 19.
At the 19-yard line.
Ralph, on, this is on.
Now a first carry here for the running back. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
23-yard line.
11.
4 brings up third and 4.
These are 24.
They go play action now. Lawrence looking long for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
First down.
All right, let's go.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll get to it after a gain of 7 to the 47. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 2.
Go. Hey, Ginger, time. Here we go.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They work now on second and 9.
Hey.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on third and long.
Hey, Ron,
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on fourth.
Easy. 30 left. Here we go, son.
On play action, Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's second and 13. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Kill. Hey, easy. Ralph. Stop.
Now Lawrence. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up fourth down.
Red.
Lawrence will throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete. Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Just that. Hey, can.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Play action. It's Burrow. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. We're facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 27 yards. And the Bengals first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 0-0.
Here we go.
But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
They go play action with Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
This defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick six.
And how about the way they played this entire game? Not only they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick sixes, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this.